Mindset. Today I will be challenging my mindset, brothers and sisters, and in hopes that I will be challenging yours too, and in hopes that I'll be able to provide value, which is, I know that's a broken freaking record, but I really do feel that I need to talk about this topic. Recently, I just simply got in kind of a rut, with this whole self-improvement journey of mine, with being on NoFap, with being on semen retention, with being on monk mode, and basically doing the same boring shit over and over again. Waking up every single day, coming out here, getting my workout done, getting back to work all day long. By the end of the day, eat, and repeat this whole thing. And so pretty much by the end of the season, it just somehow just did drag me down, and I was like, man, like something. Oh, ambulance. Something must just simply change over here. And so I was like, man, what do you want in life? And so I was like, man, I want to really do something that people can see and people can admire. I do not want to provide value. I do not want to provide fucking value. I want to just simply put my shit out there and see that other people, like it impacts other people, and not and not in a negative way, but perhaps in a positive way. So maybe building a website which people are interacting with, or shooting some videos that people are watching, and so on and so forth. And also I have a huge dream, which not dream but financial goal at this very moment, which is $100,000 a month profit, owner's profit. And so I was like, man, currently I'm doing my business, and so am I really not looking at something? Because I clearly remember back then when I got into this opportunity, I've been mapping out the opportunity, and it was quite hefty sums could have been made over here. And so what I've seen is that, man, like currently I'm making basically, since I fucked up 5 clients this month, the last 2 months I fucked up 5 clients. I was making 0. So currently I'm going I'm going broke. Hopefully, and currently I'm in this state of, hey man, I might have to get a job because otherwise I'll get broke. This is life, man. But the point over here is that I'm not at 100k a month, and not even 10k a month yet, which I wanted to get to by the end of this year, or by the end of 2022. And so what I've got to realize is that I'm just simply not as good. This is idea number 1. And idea number 2 is that I've been blinding myself from the opportunities. Like, I've been just so caught up and so distracted by the opportunities which could be providing me 10k a month, and putting half my energy to make 10k a month. But if I'm thinking about, like, 10k a month is nothing. I mean, like, you can brag with that in the beginning of your 20s, but it's like that's not that big of an amount. That's not that big of a sum. And so it's like, man, like I would like to get to a place where my business is bringing in at least 1 million a year. It's like considerably okay amount. It's like not that big, not that small, but it's like okay. It's like okay. And so I was like, man, like what should I supposed to be doing? So currently what I do is that we do have, so basically I'm doing the acquisition part of the home renovation services, bathroom remodeling, kitchen remodeling, home remodeling, all the good stuff. And so basically I'm getting all the job done. I'm closing the jobs, and contractor goes out there, fulfills the job, and obviously I'm taking the general contractor share on that thing. So yeah, something like that. I wouldn't call it like I'm a general contractor, but I would call myself that I'm the acquisition guy behind the whole transaction. And so I've been doing it in my country, and I've been doing it with bathroom and kitchen remodels. And so basically this business model got a gap, which is that I cannot control the fulfillment. This is problem number 1. Problem number 2, fulfillment is a pain in the ass. People are untrustworthy. And the whole ecosystem with it is like not that friendly. It's like not that friendly, and people do not respect each other. It's like very bad space. Also on the other hand, I was thinking about like, hey man, suppose that I'm bringing in one job, which is 1 to 2K, which my plan was to bring in 5 out in a month, which around 10K a month, I'm talking dollars, it would have been okay, you know. And so I was thinking about that. I just started to think like, man, like, you have all these opportunities, you have all these skills, you have all this knowledge inside of you. So how the freaking heck could you be making 100K a month? I was like, man. I was just talking with another potential partner of mine, and he was like, hey, where are these homes? Because I try to get into the home build space instead of fucking around with the home renovations, which are in this country around between 10. So basically, I can make 1 to max 3K on a project. Max 3K on a project. But on a home build, I can make 10, 20, something like this. Also, if I'm taking the US market, I can make on a home build, I can make at least 10, but 10 is like super low and more than reasonable. But even more so, I would say that like 50 or maybe 100K. And so I was like, man, what the fucking hell are you doing here? Like, what the fucking hell are you doing here? And so I was like talking with a business owner, with a potential partner of mine, and he was like, man, but like, where are these homes located? And so I was like, all around Houston and DFW, so basically all around the Texas area. So I was like, and he was like, and what is the price range? And I was like, you know, like from 500,000 to like 1 million. And he was like, man, perhaps I'm not your person. We are building 2.5 and up. And so he was like, she was like, we are building 2.5 mil and up. And I was like, wait a minute. 2.5 mil, I'm getting 5% on the transaction. Or even just thinking with 2 mil, so take the low end, that would be $100,000 a month. I was like, wait. Getting 5% of that transaction, does it sound reasonable? Fuck yes. That is like an industry normal number to get 5% of the job, because you're not a realtor, but you're actually making these deals with the builders. So basically, this is a number I know because I'm in the industry. I was like, wait a minute, man. How many leads would you need to generate in order? I've been doing the math, and I was like, man, like, you only need to bring in one such a job in a month, and you're making $100,000 a month. Or else, you can go for even bigger projects. But let's just stick with this. Let's bring in one of such deals, and suppose that I'll be able to bring in one of those jobs. So in order for that, I'm generating 50 leads, and out of 50 leads, we are able to get that job done. And I was like, man. Like, here's your 100K opportunity, and you're still fucking around over here in hopes of one day you will be making that thing. But in the back of your mind, you fucking know that thing will not happen, but you're lazy ass to really think through these opportunities, and even more so to really take the chance to really put on your ass and be, you know, brave enough to go ahead and then do those changes, which you already know how to do, because you got quite comfortable in your situation, and you're just simply not doing that. You're just like, man, you're not opening up your mind. Money is in front of you. Money is in front of you. And the same fucking thing with everything else, brothers. The perfect body, the body that you are craving, or we are craving to get into the six packs app, the home, the house, the $100,000 a month. In my case, which perhaps in a few years I'll be telling that $1 million a month is my next goal, so on and so forth. It's all in front of us. It's all in front of us, and you might be saying to me that this is fucking bullshit, but I also got to realize these things because I was like so caught up with hunting and chasing and like going, and into falling into this tendency which is called depth avoidance tendency, which pretty much consists that you are just simply not, you're either making a decision just for order to have a decision about something instead of waiting for everything and make as rational and as thought through decision as you can. You're instead just making a decision, so you're just simply avoiding the doubt. So for example, you are planning to go out, and so you're like, should I supposed to be wearing this black hoodie, or should I supposed to be wearing this white hoodie? And so this doesn't really have too big of an impact, but really, if you want to be a little bit mathematical over here, it's like, hey man, inside the club there are inside the club there are all these lights which are making the white shirt to light up, to be this glowy, and so on and so forth. And also my plan tonight is to just simply pick up some girls, and also maybe white is better for my eyes, and so on and so forth. But since you do not really have the time for that decision, you are just like, hey man, like this, let's just simply pick the black one, because I just want to go with black. But if you're considering your and I got too mathematical here, because this is perhaps not the best example, and I might have fucked up this example, but you can understand the actual thinking process behind it. Another example, and yes, I just realized that I got to make more examples because I'm maybe shitty in that. And so what if another good example would be that, hey man, this is from my business. To which contractor am I sourcing the lead to? And I have around like five things to consider. The starting date, the contractor's job phases that they can do, the client's requests regarding to design, regarding to whether they want to go after the price, or whether they need a more salesy contractor, and so on and so forth. And so without me really considering all of those metrics and thinking through all of the consequences, second order consequences, I was like, man, let's just simply source to this one. And if you cannot really tell the real reasons with a great serenity behind that, hey man, I'm making this decision because, and you can really underline rationally why you're making those decisions, then you're just making a decision just to make a decision. If you still need data to make the decision, and you've made the decision, you fall into doubt avoidance. So without getting further into deep psychology rabbit hole over here, I just wanted to tell you this, that I was just so like pushing and just make decisions. No bro, wait for your chance, be patient, go after your shit. And most importantly, getting back to the main message that I wanted to convey over here is that, bro, just simply open up your fucking mind. Everything is in front of you. The body that you're chasing, just simply, bro, like, leave that freaking chocolate alone. And the girl that you're chasing, like, maybe just simply fucking download that thing there, go over your ego, and just simply go out there and just approach that fucking girl. Like, come out of your hat. The same thing with money. It's like, open up your fucking mind and just grab that money. Like, look up at the internet. I'm getting freaking shamed that guys younger than me are making way fucking much more money with less work, and they do not literally seem more intelligent or anything like that, because they think differently. And this is the thing that I wanted to challenge you with your mindset, brothers. And this is everything, whether you believe it or not. With all of my love, please consider this, because this shit have been changing my life many times and will change my life this time too, and hopefully might be changing yours too. Love.